All right, folks. Whoa, hold on, folks. Hold the booze. Come on, guys. Give me a chance to explain. Wait. Don't throw that. Don't. Howdy ho, buckaroos. It's your boy Dakota, and boy, oh boy, am I back. And I guess some of you guys weren't just too happy about the little oopsies I did with not showing those animals. In the last video, it does look like a couple of you guys were upset. How many exactly? I'm not sure. YouTube disabled the dislike bar, so it just looks like people like the video, but I can tell some of you are upset. The best way to show that is the fact that this graph right here is showing the loss of subs, but hey, what are you gonna do? But alright guys, no fluff. Let's get right up into the building and let's check out this amazing, incredible monitor. Though I will say real quick before we get started, Baby Yoshi merch, go comp some of your Baby Yoshi merch. We got a couple other awesome designs right down there in the little Teespring banner. Help your boys comp some money from him being gone and losing out on some ad revenue. That'd be awesome. Get you guys a rad t-shirt. Alright, thank you so much. Spin transition. Okie dokie gamers, up here in the reptile building now. I've got some treats for a couple of guys, and today what you saw in the title I do believe is to be true. I do believe that what we have right here is going to be not only the largest Argus monitor on YouTube, but also going to be the friendliest and or calmest Tegu on YouTube. Let me know if I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Maybe there's an Argus monitor I haven't seen, but so far I think my boy is going to take the cake on what people are saying to be the largest Argus monitor here. So real quick, a couple questions you're probably asking yourself is number one, Dakota, you didn't clean up since the last episode, dude? Like, come on, how lazy are you gonna be? Well, for the people asking me that question, I've got some news for you, buckaroo, and that's the fact is, it's the same day. It's literally the same day. This is like 20 minutes after the last episode I filmed. I keep doing them 2 at a time so I don't have to film 24/7. So literally 20 minutes has passed since the time I posted that video to me making this video today. And in other words, that's why it's still dirty. I'll clean it after this video, I promise you guys, but that's it. Number two, before we get this video started, is going to be Dakota. Why is it so dark up there, dude? I noticed in the last video when I had the lights on, so I had to take this light for that animal that we'll talk about in another episode, but we only have one light up here now, and it brightens the whole place up. The problem is the switching between non-light side to light side, it fucks with the camera. I'm sure you guys noticed like the shadowing got really bad, so if I do it on low light and just use my little camera flash thing, it looks a little bit better. So that's why it's dark in here. It's not usually dark. It's not a dimly dark room. It's just dark so the camera looks a little bit better. There you go. Dakota, shut the fuck up and show us the lizard! Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's see the new lizard. Largest and calmest Argus monitor, I do believe on YouTube. Hey, buddy. How's it going? And here he is, and my god, is he a behemoth. He does need an extra light. I need to go to Home Depot. We'll get a pillar right here. We'll get another one of these side pillars, and then we'll have 3 lights going. You see his tail's not getting all the heat. It's just these 2 things. But yeah, we got 2 bulbs over here, and then we have a ceramic heat emitter, 150 watts, so it creates a really nice ambient. And this guy is awesome. Just look how calm he is. There you go, buddy. I do have fish hands, so I'm not gonna leave my hand. Okay, so just for like, okay, so you saw how calm he was with that. Just constantly licking me, literally no huffs in sight, right? Remember, we're talking about Argus monitors. Now, this isn't going to be like your average super calm, like Asian water monitor or black throat, where literally they'll come up to you and cuddle with you or some sort of that. We're talking about Argus monitor demeanor here. So take that, what we just saw here, let's do another example. Literally nothing. I can give him some scratches. He doesn't like it too much, but literally still no huffing. All right, we'll take this, and then I'll show you one of my females. Just take a look at this big giant. Now remember, we're using a super high-angled lens right now, and I really enjoy this enclosure because now I can actually just come on in here. Hang on, let me... Now I can just come on in and chill with this guy. Just look at the size of him. This is an absolute beauty of an Argus monitor. See, his tail's even buried some in the substrate, and then we've just got this massive guy. Oh, okay. A little freaked out. He doesn't really like when I enter his enclosure, but when I'm out of it, he's a lot more calm. You see, he's just trying to figure some stuff out, flicking that tongue. My God, this guy is an absolute giant. Coming in at somewhere around 4 to 4.5 feet, you can kind of see on the tail, is even a little bit nipped, so the end of his tail is a little bit broken, so he could be slightly larger, but I'm gonna go on a wild guess and put him somewhere in the 4.5 foot bracket. Not exactly 5 feet that I was talking about, I was bragging 5 feet, so you can see he does have, like, width-wise, he comes to about here on 5 foot. Now, for just a quick reiteration, this is only going to be an overwinter enclosure. It's so much easier to heat a 5x5x7 than an 8x4x6, which we'll be putting in after the winter temps. The temperature warms up a little bit, gets a little bit warmer in here, but for now, he's happy in this. He still has a bunch of room, well, not a bunch of room, but a good amount of space to walk around. I've got plenty of substrate in here for him to dig. I can't even get to the bottom of it, but you can see I got a couple of knuckles down in there. We're gonna add some more later on with a bigger enclosure. Like I said, you know, with this smaller temporary enclosure, you don't want to fill it to the brim because this is all substrate that's gonna need to come out and be put into another enclosure, and that's just not that fun. Let's see if we can get some of that. My God, just look at this guy, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Get some tongue flicks on the camera. Checking out the camera, seeing how it is. Wow. Whoops. So cool, guys, so cool. Look at that little face. So his name is Bimpson. I named him Bimpson for obvious reasons. He is my new favorite animal, and Bimpson is my favorite thing and favorite meme on this channel. So his name is going to be Bimpson the Argus Monitor. An absolutely gorgeous specimen, dude. I can't get over his face. Look at how cute that big old head is, dude. Just for example, okay. So we have hand. This is how big he is. His head to my hand. Absolutely wild. But as you can see, you guys seen plenty of my monitor videos, my other Arguses, my two gals here, and you can see the difference in demeanor. I can come in here, there's no huffing, there's no puffing. He likes to investigate stuff, and I think that has a lot to do with the size of the animal. You know, once these monitor lizards seem to get just a little bit bigger, they tend to calm down a little bit more. They tend to have just a little bit more confidence about themselves, which obviously this guy should. I mean, he is a 4-foot lizard with a big old mouth. He would mess me up if he wants to, and I think they kind of understand that. Don't go out of the enclosure now. Stay in here, Bimpson. I do have some fish for him. We'll do a quick little feeding as well. But just wanted to show him off, dude. My new guy, Bimpson. He's been digging a lot on this, so this isn't, like, equal anymore. It kind of flops now. I gotta make some changes to his enclosure. But so far, this is the base of what's going on. And here is the amazing new monitor lizard. Next up on the list, I do just have a little bit of fish for a treat. By the way, this Argus monitor came thanks to you by Sabrina's Reptiles, a pet store over in Rhode Island. If you guys are in the Rhode Island area and you want to check them out, it's a cool place that had this giant lizard. Now, we're not giving him much food right now. You can kind of see he's a bit of a chonkers dude, but they did a great style taming him. I freaked him out a little bit. I stepped over him, and so he's a little bit scared. So now he's like trying to wedge himself. Oh, come on, buddy. Let's try to... Well, it does not look like he's interested in food. Let's see if we can maybe just drop it next to him. Great composition of really the real size of this monitor lizard. Just look at that side view. Not even fully straightened out, but man, is he massive. This is a big boy. He's a little chunky, as you can see. You really don't want the Argus's belly to touch the ground, much like with tegu lizards. So we are having a little bit of diet. Just got a little bit of fish for him today, and we'll be trying to trim him down just slightly so he's not this massive thing. Got some fish for you, bud. There you go. Yum. Ooh, dropped it. Yeah, look at those massive mouth, dude. Let's zoom in a little bit. Such a big guy. Look at that. I am so in love with his face, dude. He has the kindest looking face. Yum. Just a quick little treat for him, see how he's doing. But yeah, you can just tell, dude, this is a big lizard. So you can try to bite the plate. You gotta go on a little diet, bud. You're a little too fat. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry, but big chonkers, dude. Just a little bit of a diet. Don't worry. We'll get you trimmed up and then we can get you pounding some food. There you go. Yeah, guys, that is the quick little introduction of Bimpson. Obviously, Bimpson being a male Argus monitor, we'll be putting him in a project with my two gals, and we'll be seeing how it goes. I already have a couple introductory videos on my Patreon account. If you guys want to check that out, you guys get to see how the male is interacting with the female and how that breeding attempt is going on. But yeah, one final look at Bimpson before we wrap this up, guys. Man, just look at him. He is a beast, and I absolutely love this giant lizard. Always, folks, if you guys want to check me out some more places, you can always find me over on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Of course, we mentioned it a little bit earlier, and then also Patreon. Patreon.com/DBCBExotics. This is where you get the inside scoop for everything that's going on within my breeding business. This includes a plethora of breeding products we got going, you know. We've got the crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, day geckos, tokay geckos, cave geckos, a bunch of stuff you don't want to miss, including, of course, our little introduction videos that I mentioned of our Arguses to see how that's going. Well, looks like he's coming over to say hi. Cool beans. What's up, little dude? Cool guy. We're doing a ton of behind-the-scenes footage of the monitor lizard action going on, and then of course Tegu is a little bit later in the year when they wake up from cremation. It's a great place to be. It starts as low as $1 a month. If you want to get some more information or potentially join the Patreon, you can find that in the description right down below. Guys, as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to follow us over here at DBCB Exotics. We will see you next time, but until then, goodbye.